Our operation consists of dark fire tobacco, soybeans, and corn, and we also have a small cattle operation. Our #1 cash crop for this operation is our dark fire tobacco. It hangs here for 7 days. We'll lay this floor in here with hardwood slabs and sawdust, and then we'll set the slabs and sawdust on fires, in fires, and then it will burn for a total of 15 to 17 days.
My role on the farm, I believe, is probably my favorite part of who I am and what we do. I started probably like a normal traditional mom, full-time mom. I was working for the local university. The kids got the age of kindergarten, and that's when I went back to the farm full-time. So I manage the tobacco side of the farm. The H2A contract is kind of my baby. We laugh, he's kind of the brains and I'm the brawn, as far as I'm in the field with the guys 24/7.
100% of our tobacco ground, after it is harvested, is disced and sown in a cover crop. And that cover crop could consist of either winter wheat, spring oats, cereal rye, or tillage radishes. You know, the very first operating loan I went to get was for $10,000 for my first tobacco crop, and the loan officer told me, he said, you know, you have no family involved in farming, you own 2 acres and a double wide, and that's it. And he said, I just can't do that, and I can't stand for somebody to tell me no, and I understand that if they tell me no and there's a good reason, but when deep down inside I have the passion to farm, that just lit a fire under me when I was told that. And we've taken it from there, and we've had some rough years. It hadn't always been easy, but we've worked hard. One thing that in this occupation, you can't be afraid to work, and you got to be willing to go out on a limb, and that's something we've done. And I feel like we've been pretty successful.
I love raising our kids on the farm. He and I, of course, are first-generation farmers. We know the opposite of what farm life is. It's a good life, but I think this life is a grand life. They go with mom and dad. What mom and dad do is what they do. If they're with him on the combine or they're with me in the tobacco field, mine see actually how mom and dad put food on our table. They see that these hands are the hands that feed them. And I hope with girls that they look forward to the day that, you know, they can provide for their family, and this goes beyond just first generation.
Close to you, sis. Stay close to her. There you go.
That first generation farm, there's a gap between us, we feel like, and other farmers. And our, especially local Farm Bureau, has really lessened that gap for us. They pushed us out in areas that we didn't think were possible.
We've been so fortunate to be involved in Farm Bureau, and the opportunities that Farm Bureau has provided for us as a family to get out and network with other farmers throughout the state, even farmers throughout the nation. It's been a blessing for us, and it's been a great educational experience for us to be able to have the opportunity to do this.
Our operation consists of about 1,500 acres that we're managing. We're utilizing all the acres by putting the best ground in barley tobacco, and have rotation of corn and soybeans, about 200 acres of wheat, double crop beans, you know. We also have a repair business, service other farmers' equipment. Yeah, we're headed to the shop where we got a repair business and help the other farmers in the community, and we also are able to repair our older equipment, which we utilize for our operation.
I feel like it's wonderful to be able to raise a family on the farm. Both of us kind of grew up with farming backgrounds, and we had a love and a passion for that. We feel that we're glad that we had that opportunity to provide that opportunity for our child to be able to raise him on a farm and let him experience what we did as a child. Rylan began the love of farming, I think, at the age of 2, at a very young age. He loves just going out and checking the cattle and playing in the dirt and riding the tractors. So overall, I feel that we are very blessed to be able to, God has provided us to raise our family here and that we could experience farm life together.
This will be hard to do without Karen. She does the cattle records and keeps me in line like on track. She's a little better at communicating with the workers.
I took Spanish in high school, but I'm not very fluent with it, but we have a lot of English-speaking H2A labor workers. That does make it a little bit more easier, but overall, we were very blessed with the tobacco workers that we do have this year to make it productive.
This is spring oats and soybeans we're going to use for forage for the cattle. We took tobacco off here and drilled spring oats and soybeans for forage. We're going to roll it and wrap it for the cattle and then go back with the wheat. Yeah, this is a new addition we've done, probably the 3rd year we added on this barn. We saved it for the bigger tobacco so we can put it a little closer. We also slide the tiers out for putting equipment in, or grain carts and combines.
I feel that Farm Bureau has played a big role in our operation. We are both as a young child, I was involved in various youth and speaking contests. We've also were members of the local Farm Bureau, attended a lot of the outings, the annual picnics and meetings. Overall, that we feel very blessed to be part of the organization with Farm Bureau. That they are a big voice for farmers and on legislative issues, and overall that we're blessed, and we hope to continue to get more involved in the farming operation through Farm Bureau and gain leadership skills and things that we can bring back to our operation.
We raise corn, soybeans, burley tobacco, dark arid cured tobacco. We raise hay, cow-calf operation, and grow out turkey houses, and have a greenhouse business where we sell finished tobacco plants to local farmers and of course for ourselves.
My grandpa had some horses and had a garden in the backyard, but that was it. When I went to high school, I got into FFA, met Wes, and been with him the whole time on this ride. My role on the farm is that I set up the payroll and the bookkeeping for the farm. We started using QuickBooks and a program through the Extension office in 2011. And so I helped set all of that up and keep the records straight, filing everything and paying the bills and doing payroll for the H2A workers for tobacco.
So biosecurity is the #1 concern here on the turkey farms, and so we do keep all of our doors locked here, and that is for the safety of the birds. And so this is the control room. All 3 houses have a control room, so here we go. All three houses have a controller. It controls all the fans, it controls all the lights, all the feeders. It's the brains for the whole operation. This right here is what's called a communicator. The communicator brings all three houses together. It puts that information onto my laptop computer here, and then by using the app on my smartphone, I'm able to access this information anywhere, anytime, and I can actually make adjustments anywhere at any time. About 8,500 turkeys in this house. These are all adult male turkeys. They're at 14 weeks right now. They'll finish out at around 19 weeks. They'll weigh an average of about 42 to 45 pounds. These houses, they are climate controlled. Farming is a lifestyle to me. It's a very rewarding lifestyle. It's a lifestyle that my whole family can be involved in. I think it is a great environment to raise children in.
The farm's a great place to raise a family. It's wide open. You don't have to keep them inside playing on their gadgets all the time. You can just put them outside and go out there and watch them play and watch them experience, go and touch the tobacco and play with the turkeys and go pull the corn out of the wagons, and seeing them experience, it's really nice.
For the most part, especially in the warmer time of the year when Jennifer gets off work in the evening, she gets home, we'll generally load up in the side by side, and we'll go and throw some feed out to the mama cows and check them to see, if we've had any new calves. We'll ride over to the turkey houses. I'll walk through them while the kids play outside with Jennifer. To be able to make a living, but to enjoy so much time with your family is very rewarding.